Hello guys, and welcome to the first game then from our attempt at the FA People's Cup 2019. It is our third attempt at the tournament, and so far we're yet to win this stage, so we're really hoping it's going to be third time lucky for us. Now this is our first game against an opponent called Melbourne FC. Obviously we don't know anything about them whatsoever, and that's the way you have to do it in these kind of tournaments. You just have to take every single team as seriously as every other team, because especially the first game you know absolutely nothing about. You've got no games to go along or anything like that at all, so you've got to really kind of start quickly, which is something that we're not very good at. And then a quick just heads up about there's going to be a little slight change in format this year. We're doing a new video every single day, a new game every single day this week. We've got so many messages from people that we played and other people at the tournament as well, asking us to send them the footage or if they could see the whole game, see how they played and stuff. And at the end of the day, that's why we do this, is because we started filming our games just because we wanted to watch ourselves play. And it's just really good to see yourself play on camera, analysing how you play and everything like that, and it's just interesting. You get to see a couple of nice goals from yourself and stuff like that as well. So rather than in previous years where we've done very kind of like short videos with very specific highlights of just the goals and stuff like that, we're going to keep it in a fuller form this year. So I've kind of cut it down and just cut out all the little breaks in play really, and left the game as full as possible so that we can really see how the games do unfold. As we see the first kind of attempt on goal there from Matt Creasy, so it's going to be a bit more casual commentary from me. I'm just going to kind of react and speak as I see it as the game goes along, as we see a little toe poke away, good defending at the back stick there. Yeah, and just keep it nice and casual really, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, especially if you're some of the boys who are playing in this game as well, get to see yourself play. Obviously, yeah, shows as much of you as possible, because yeah, we've kept it really full. As we see Melbourne FC, they're having their first real attempt at the game, but not struggling Joe yet, and the ball comes to me and it's a bit clumsy, deflected in. Ant was furious at me with that one because he seemed to think I took a lot of time over the shot, but I couldn't get my balance. It was early on in the day, it was hot and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, clumsily I've managed to bundle that into the back of the net with the aid of a deflection, so that puts us 1-0 up in this one. Difficult to say whether it's against the run of play really, because this game is, especially with the cage setting like this, everything bouncing off the walls, the ball really goes out of play unless it is for an overhead decision like that. So it is just, yeah, really frantic end-to-end stuff, and they're not the biggest pitches either, as we see Melbourne going down the other end, but it's broken up quickly by Ant. Good to see him back out on the FA People's Cup pitch for the first time in like full fitness really. He did make a slight appearance once, but he did have a big knee injury, so it's good to see him like almost fully fit coming back from that as we go down the other end. And that's a tidy little finish. Yeah, very good play this one. I think he's called Banks. He messaged me on Instagram. I'm not entirely sure if that is you, but I think that's you, so I've obviously credit you with the goal there. Yeah, tidy little finish there on his left foot coming inside. Ties things up 1-1 in this one. Another little rule, if you're not familiar with the FA People's Cup rules, none of the outfield players can go into the keeper's box, and the keeper can't come out of their box either. Well, either of those rules are broken, it will result in either a free kick or a penalty, depending on whether it's the attacker or the goalkeeper that yeah, break that rule. But you don't see a lot of it. They tend to be quite lenient really on people being in the box and stuff, because obviously the referee just stands where he stands during the length of the game, and only really makes decisions if he has to, because they've got to do a full day of this and they don't want to really overexert themselves. As we see the ball coming down the middle then into the feet of Ant. Yeah, just trying to really work out how we're going to play in this tournament, because we've got quite an old squad. We've not got any real pacey players or anything like that, so we're going to have to play some technical football to feet. As you can see at the minute, it's not really panning out. But we have managed to break it, and it's a bit weird because we've played a future soccer in cages like this, but the goals are kind of built into the wall. So shots you can shoot from pretty much anywhere in the cage, but in this obviously there's areas like beside the goal where you really can't get a shot on target at all, and you have to almost kind of deliberately shoot wide to use it off the boards and hope that someone's in the middle, which is a tactic you do actually see quite a lot in this competition. But unfortunately, yeah, we've not quite managed to master our angles on that one yet. You see Creasy on the ball. He scored some absolute boomers last season in this competition. I'd really like to see some more of those from him. As you see, Green, it's his first tournament. That's a good save at the feet of the goalkeeper. I mean, you feel bad for the kid there. He's obviously worried about going into the box because he doesn't want the ref to give away a penalty. And he's tried to leave it to bounce in the box of the goalkeeper, and it's come right off the end of his toe and just dribbled into the bottom corner. And yeah, that's quite a fortunate way for us to take the lead, but I mean, a goal's a goal, and we don't really mind how they go in, but definitely one of our more fortunate goals in that. A nice little bit of play there, man. Creasy hitting the post. That's a really nice bit of play. It's good to see Creasy actually try and place a shot. And this is where it gets a little bit frustrating as well. You see free kicks given for overhead height, so any kind of shot that's deflected or anything like that, you do have to stop quite regularly for free kicks, so it does kind of interrupt the flow of the game somewhat. I don't really see the need for the overhead height rule, to be honest. I mean, there's a roof on the pitch and everything as well, so you could just let it play really. And you see there a wayward touch by Creasy, who someone once drunkenly said he had the best touch in the league, and proving there that is definitely incorrect. We let a little runner go there and a good save by Joe. If you've been watching the videos from the season, you'll know that Grez is actually suffering with some ligament damage in his hand, so we've got Joe for a while now, and he's more capable replacement. Of course, he was originally our number one, but Grez has kind of come in and taken that mantle over the last couple of seasons as we look to break now through. And just a lovely little pass there to Greeno, a little bit overhit potentially, but Greeno showing a little bit of pace there for a big man, slotting it through the goalkeeper's leg, and now 3-1. It looks a bit more comfortable. As Melbourne there, see just little sloppy passes like that, you easily give away possession down the other end of the pitch, and we will get a free kick for that being hit overhead height, which we will look to take quite quickly there. And Greeno, I'm assuming that was a shot, whatever it was awful nonetheless. And Melbourne look to come the other way, but I think that's that Sam Templeman. This is his first FA People's Cup, and yeah, really good to have him on board, because he's just nitty-gritty player. He'll give up on everything and he'll put his heart and soul out on the pitch as well, which is what we love at Mongolian Horses FC. As we see a shot just going in wide of the post. It's quite an even game in terms of opportunities. We've been fortunate in putting ours away really as we come forward with me, and that is straight out of the Ant Sleet book of finishing that. A couple of little rollovers, left peg slot in the corner. Quite happy with myself with that one really. As you see, they've taken a quick centre kick there, and it's caught their own player out. I've managed to kind of pounce on it, and then my shot ended up in a deflection going back to them, and Joe, desperately unlucky there, he gets to save him with his legs, and it just spins away from him, desperately clawing at the ball, trying to get it back, but yeah, couldn't quite manage it unfortunately, and now it's 4-2. So still very interesting in this one, definitely not over by any means. We see Sam, good to see him taking on people. He's gradually got more and more confident as he's worn that shirt more and more times, and getting himself an assist there, just laying it back to me, and I've managed to place that into the far corner and get myself a hat-trick as well. So a really good start for me in the FA People's Cup, looking to make up for lost time in the previous two tournaments. And saying that, I immediately tread on the ball and make myself look a little bit silly. Coming forward now with Greeno, he's on the floor trying to play it, and he can't. I don't think you can play the ball on the floor anyway, so that probably would have been a free kick if he hadn't made contact with it. But it's a good interception at the back, and then Joe can come away with it. And distribution from the goalkeeper very important in this as it comes out to me. And again, you really can't afford to go near post in these kind of goals because there's just no room. And obviously if you hit that side netting, then it's as good as giving away a goal kick, so you've got to go across goal there. It's a poor finish from me. Let's see a play dancing away in Green. He's really desperate to get himself another goal. Sam, and the keeper there, I mean, he's definitely way out of his box there when he's made that save. It's a good save, but technically the letter of the law, that should really be a free kick for us. As we look to come the other way again with Sam, just holding the ball up and playing it around at the back. And me getting another little shot away, obviously fancying myself a little bit in this game. Good save for the keeper that time, who was well inside his box. And another shot wayward. And the thing in this pitch as well, you can shoot from anywhere, really. There's nowhere that's out of bounds. It's such a small pitch. So it's just trying to make sure you're sensible. We see some lovely little feet there again from the same guy, Banks again. Lovely feet from him, cutting inside a couple of players there, finishing strongly on his left foot. I don't know if he is left-footed or not, but he's used it twice to great aplomb in this game. Yeah, definitely a standout player for the opposition in this game. So 5-3, definitely not over, but not very long left in this game. And an unlucky little bit of skill there from Greeno, couldn't quite find temps with the attempted little backhill ball there. And now Melbourne coming forward. If they got another one now, it could really make it interesting as they go down the line, and I think the referee has in fact blown the whistle there. So we get off to a nice 5-3 start then at the beginning of the FA People's Cup 2019. And obviously all the goal scorers in those games are the top goal scorers at the minute. Assists though, 2 for Ant, 2 for Temps, and 1 for Greeno.
I just had a lot, first game then, and yeah, it's hot out there. Took a bit of time to get into things really. They scored probably one of the better own goals I've ever seen. And then we started to find our feet really towards the end. Just defensively not brilliant, just in the counter. Same thing we kind of had on Wednesday nights, to be honest. Losing the ball, went a bit slow to get back, and then they just countered on us. Joe was unlucky with one as well. So, but it's first game done and a win, so it's a good start really. Need to build on it in the next one.